All right, guys, this is our next game. I had to restart the stream because I don't even know. It just froze up. Solid. Hadn't done that in a while. We're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze frozen. Jimmy Black. Is that relation to Timmy Black? I don't know. Probably not. Sounds like it, though. All right, well, both these guys are wild cards, apparently. Yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone. All right, we're back on YouTube as well. Thanks for joining us for finishing up the Ed Carlini benefit. Man, these guys do this on a solid player. They're going to get roasted on an open fire. All right, again, we're going to continue our barking on behalf of our friends. Kurt England is looking for a game tomorrow. He's like begging. He's desperate, but he does want to play one of the aforementioned people. He'd be willing to play some people that want to step up and play some dead even sets. You pick the game, 8 ball, 9 ball. Hell, he'll probably even play 10 ball, but he just wants to play. He's got money burning in his pocket. I said, if you're gonna burn it, why don't you just give it to me? I've lost so much lately. So loose racks. I think it's game time is like early afternoon, so I'll get a little bit of sleep and I'll just come up there and do the show because people want to watch it. So grind out some more TV time. It's this weekend it's been like sitting in front of a computer 16 hours a day. I did have a nap though. That ball does not go. You get in trouble. Maybe you can play the 14-11 behind the 7. I don't mind this. It is wild, but it looks like it may have a chance to go. Double kissing it. Brackets are in CompuSport. I'll tell you what the bracket is. The winner plays Dalton Crum. The winner of that plays Jay Reed for the chair. Hold your unicorns. You're never gonna know what's gonna show. Obviously, this can be fairly reasonably executed to run out. Ashley runs into the 11. Well, actually, it runs into the cue ball scratch, possibly, but it's going to go in that direction. Watch out. It's a little straight on these balls. Takes just a smooth stroke with energy in the cue ball to come back down for the 8. There you go. That's okay. If it was a diamond, not so much, but this valley's going to grip. Apparently, we are playing race to 2 on the B side. That's how the tournament finished up so quick with 50 something players. Jimmy Black. Chicken George Jr. Yeah, he might play him. Kid plays good. Plays a lot, actually. Let me get back to this here. He's playing positional safety. I mean, he can actually break this 8 out here, but he's probably not going to leave a shot on the 7. So he's just going to play a layup. Sean's got 2 balls pinned up nasty on the 8. I would start getting them balls out, honestly. I would thin off the 13 right here. Or not the 13, but the 11. That's a good shot. But you want to get that rail open. You want to get them balls open. At least one of them out. Obviously, I don't think he's going to go for anything until he can get it out. But that's a good place to put that. You want to live young and dangerously. Cut the 10 ball. Hit it with probably a lot of right. You might be able to break that out. Call safe. That's a good shot. I was about to say there ain't no point in making these balls. Zero point in making balls. Leave your soldiers on the battlefield, like Shane Jackson says. Now he's making his balls. That's smart. That's always a viable strategy. However, he's got ball in hand now. You might want to do what you were going to do. I mean, run the 13 in the corner. Cue ball runs into the 8. He's just getting a 7 out of the way. That is pretty smart. Hmm. Right, he's just going to tie these back up. Don't make this ball. This is going to be a song and dance here. You might want to, like, give him a little taste. Like, let him see the 3 so he shoots at it. Like this, really. Don't matter if he gets ball in hand, he ain't doing nothing with it. That's something to think about. I would possibly wedge this cue ball right into the 9. Is it froze? I mean, you gotta be careful though, because you don't want to open the 8 up. I don't think it'll open up too much. Where Jimmy Black is on the hill. Is it froze? Mr. Stumble. Is that froze? Gonna make this ball get ball in hand. Oh, wait. What's going down? That's interesting. Uh, well, I still don't think he's got much here. You gotta watch this hit. Sean trying to grind out this rack here so he can tie it up. I don't first see him making this ball really, unless he's gonna go all aggro on us. He is. He went for it. Not sure he got rewarded. It's like sitting on top of the tent. Actually, he probably needed to hit it like Mackey style, like 155 miles an hour instead of 50. Here's the thing. You don't want to foul. He's looking at the 10 off the 11. That's a super strong shot if he gets it. I thought he was playing it off. I mean, that's actually not horrible. I mean, he's got to make a shot here. Nothing but a shot for a shooter, as they used to say. But I'm not sure this is in the cards for him today. He's up one. If he makes it, he's got a good chance to win. Look at this. Man, that's a big shot. He grinded that out. I think half the room is pretty impressed. Sean attempted to play smart. He attempted to break it out. Just couldn't get there. Sean gets fourth. Jimmy Black and Dalton Crum. Loser gets third. Kurt England, are you watching the stream? He gets on his tablet and he watches secretly. You know, he's got too many damn profiles of him. There. Yeah, Shane Jackson says he'll play you some Expo style sparring sets. Best 2 out of 3 sets, 9 ball for 200 a set. That loose Rex. He was supposed to play Adam Martin, but I mean, I don't know. He hadn't talked to him. I don't know. He says he'll play you. I don't know. Same thing if you want. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of these other guys are going to play you even. They might take a spot, try it. I don't know. Like Dumpster Jim or Dunbar, they might play with the last three. Who knows? I'm not speaking for them, but is he going to? I mean, I asked Shane. He's like, I haven't heard from him. I guess. I don't know. That don't mean anything. He said he'll settle play you. I mean, I don't know. He just wants to practice for the expo. Huh? Why would he play in a big table? He's playing at the expo. All right, I'm gonna get back into my tournament. I'm trying to get you action, but I mean, whatever. He's trying to play and prepare for the expo, so he wants to play in the diamond bar table the same way they play 9 ball out there. Maybe. I mean, yeah. I mean, Shane got third, fourth last year. All right, I gotta go, Kurt. I'm doing this tournament. I'm trying to help you get a game, and you don't. All right, I gotta go. We'll figure out what Adam's doing. I don't know. Uh, I don't know because he probably don't want to play in a big table. That's why. I gotta go. Silliness. Right. Dalton Crumb working on trying to get back to the The man of the hour, the man of the day, Jay Reed. The man of probably 2 hours ago, actually. But let's see what happens. He's going to stumble into a nice little shot here, maybe. Oh, well. That's hilarious. Stumble. I mean, if he didn't hit the 8 so much, yeah. I don't think he has this. I couldn't exactly tell you. He's looking for a bank. I don't think it's there. If it is, you're still going to light up the 8. So he did not get lucky there. Dalton fans, friends. He's going in a corner. Maybe off the rail off the 9. He's still in the pocket. I kind of did that. All safe. They must not have fluoride in the water up here because these guys are playing smart pool. He's like, I'm just going to duck you off this. You have to shoot at it. You got to move it. You don't want to. You don't want to hit this hard, regardless. I mean, you can get out here. Does the 8 go past the 6 if you move the 9? That's a question. You can play the 9 in the corner. You can play it side. It's probably more comfortable to play to the corner without dealing with side pocket titties and things of that nature. See if he gets out. I mean, basically, you're just looking at does the 8 pass the 6? And it's a valley, so you can probably hit the left side of the titty on the rail side, pocket speed, and be fine. Well, he kind of overruled this a little bit, but if he wants, he can actually travel all the way back down here and get short side. I would go with a forward running ball. I mean, you're looking at 2 rails, but you got to hit it good, clean, straight right. I'm thinking because it comes tight. I mean, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like this is probably not very high percentage. I like my shot. You just got to have the balls to shoot it. Run it 2 rails out the corner, short side on the 8, play the 8 up in the corner. Ooh, okay, not so bad. However, he can just tickle off the 6, leave it on the short rail, force him to have a reverse bank or a 1 rail long bank. Or try to get safe. But I mean, I don't think you need to be aggressive here, really. You just want to send the ball. But you want to get him on that short rail. Get him on that rail, I highly doubt he's going to bank. And unless you play it weak, if you play it weak and you get like 1 inch off the rail, he might reverse bank the 8. He's not going to try to reverse bank it if he's on the rail. It's just, I mean, that's too much. I like thinning the 6. I don't think you need to do all that. Just tickle it. I mean, never play one pocket or what? You shouldn't be like, yeah, let's play some. I hear you talking smack about me, TV. Like, let's play some. I call my horse for that. Or you just play ultra aggressive and get out. What a fucking shot. But I mean, that's probably not the mathematically the right shot. But he's got some balls. He's got balls. Cojones. I don't know how many people would shoot at that. I don't think Mackey shoots at that. John, did you see what happened? Hey, Mackey, did you see what happened? Did you see it? Yeah, would you shoot at that? Would you play that? Would you play that shot? I mean, he made it, but how many times is he going to make it? Wouldn't you just thin off the 6 and leave him on the short rail? Just a little simple duck. He made it and he won, but if he does that shot 10 times, he ain't going to do it 10 times. But he did it one time. Would you shoot it? Is what I'm saying. Would you try the same shot? Bank the 6. You wouldn't have played it like that? I think Mackey would have played a safety. He's like, well, was it a good shot? I said, yeah. I mean, it went in. And you shoot it 20 times, it ain't going to go in. But technically, you only need to make it once. So, nice job. And like I said, it was a gutsy choice. I don't think most people are doing that. I mean, maybe I would do it if I'm just like mad at my money. But yeah, I don't think you want to tie the 8 up. If it goes past the 2, it's not much of a problem. But I don't know if it does or not. If it doesn't, he's going to run into it somehow. Does it go 8 back down here? If so, he's going to get behind the stack. Yeah, we got action tomorrow. Uh, John Ritter. Ohio action. Actually, Ohio versus PA. I don't know if any other PA players are coming, but Kurt's trying to play. We got 2 races to 15 on a bar table locked up. Magnolia likes to play multiple sets, though. If he loses those 2 sets, he'll be like, let's do it, flip it. And then he'll probably get his ass then. But Even Maloney's a bit of a wild card, unknown player. Doesn't play all that much, but I think he's pretty confident in matching up. Most people are going to take Mark. I'm going to take Mark. I already got action on it. Dalton will make his way to J. Reed and hope for a double dip X2 session here. Let's get it. Jay wins a race of three. He's the champ. The nap was refreshing. I appreciate that. Somebody was like, "Oh, how was your nap?" There's two left. Here's the bracket. Jay and Dalton. You don't need the bracket. I'll draw you a picture. You want me to draw it on the screen for you? Danny Barnes. Danny Barnes sighting. That's cool. That dude was a cold killer. This is questionable. What a nice play. Wow. That smells good. You see that? Oh, man, he means business. He must have the Giorgio Armani on. That was strong. That's a little bit of knowledge there. Okay, we're going to slam off the point. That was sweet. Tell you a little funny story. Booker's in my car the other day, and he's like, "What is that?" I said, "That's Buffalo's cologne." He's like, "Bullshit, that's mine." I was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "It's been in, I mean, maybe it is. I don't know." He's like, "Who used it?" I was like, I've used it once. It's just sitting in my van. Um, it's in a blue bottle." He's like, "Look, I got a little scratch mark on the bottle." He's like, "That's mine." I was like, "Well, you can have it then. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing with it." He's like, "That motherfucker stole my cologne." I mean, I should have probably kept it because it'll make me smell a lot better than what I do, but I usually don't have time for such things. Dalton's going full aggro here, and it failed. Look at things a little bit better. Granted, the 12 ball's tied up. That's certainly not in the program. Well, you gotta make sure you don't hit up on this 11, hit that diamond, and swing back out. Just a nice, energetic stroke. Keep the cue ball with some energy, which it looks like you will. I mean, I just don't see things like that, man. I mean, that's okay. Why wouldn't you just hit the rail and come back out? Can't you do that? Like top left off that shot? I don't know. I mean, if he makes this, he's still the hero. Look at this shot. Lord, it's gonna smash his cue. That's okay. There'll be another one under that Christmas tree shortly. 2-0. Jay Reed is on the hill, ready to become the champion of today's event. All right, have a good one. Mackey is no longer in the tournament. This is the finals. Jay Reed beat him on the A side, actually. Jay won the first two games, and then Mackey got next two. And then Jay won. But really got nothing to be ashamed about. He's got nice fundamentals. He figures things out. He's got a super level stroke, which is tough to say, really. A lot of people don't have that smoothness visually, He said he kind of reminds me of Mikey. He's taller, obviously. LOL. As I'm, raving about him, he misses the shot. But Dalton's got to climb a mountain here. He's got to win the next three. Yeah, this 14, if he figures this one out, which he's probably got with the 9, you don't want to be on a rail here. Maybe it just goes. Maybe not, because behind it doesn't. So he's going to manufacture that shot. One way or another, it's going to become an orphan. If he gets behind it, obviously it goes on the side. That's such a. Actually, this might work. Run this 9 in the side and kind of hit it flat. Maybe one tip above center. Let's see what he does. He's hitting it pretty above center. And he just tries so hard. Yeah. A little more smoothness. That's more smooth. Then again, that 7 is a little something to think about. Um, if he can get this down right here, come across just a little bit, still stay on the left side of it too, he can get the 7 out. Obviously, he wasn't really going for that. Unless he can get the 7 here, I'm going to say no. You can come back up into it. No, they made it worse. So this is going to require him to be straight back on that side rail, follow the 4 forward, and get right behind a 7 for the side pocket, to me. Or he's going to break it out here, bank the 7 in so bad. Okay, come across for the 4. Obviously, you don't want to be on the rail, but really close to it is almost perfect. Look at this. Wow. Mackey approves. That's good positioning. He's gonna be he's gonna be the winner here, I think. It's a little bit on the right side of the ball, but he can obviously jump to the short rail and back up. Still, smoothness is the key, especially with balls that need to travel on slow tables. Oh man, he was so close. He got good position. And Dalton's got 7 blocking the 10. He's like, God damn it. This doesn't happen on a diamond. All right, knowing him, he's going to go for a hero shot, TV Mike shot coming up. He might be able to just crawl up this rail with bomb. I think he's got too much angle, but maybe he can do it. No. He's trying to clip the 8. Yeah, he's in trouble. Can he see it to the corner? I don't even think he can. He's in trouble. Big trouble. One rail kick. Hail Mary. Last shot of his game, more than likely. Yeah. Wow, I get to go home shortly. And it's not even 12 yet. Jay Reed wins the benefit. 600 for first, 180 for the side pot, in one set, 3-0. Shot good. You reach at straws like that, it's going to catch up to you. Good, good showing for Dalton for sure. Uh, what do we have? 59 players? It was 60, and then somebody dropped out, so it's 59. Thanks for having me, and Melania Thompson ran the tournament. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed the event. I won't be home till 1:30, so I'm gonna work on checking out here. We're gonna have action tomorrow, so you ain't gotta go far. Just make sure you like and subscribe, follow, do whatever you do. Actually, that's what you gotta do, or just come to the page tomorrow. That one game says 1:30, so I gotta get up like 11, drive up there. I predict sheets for breakfast. I don't mind it really. All right, we got cues for sale. We got TV streaming service. Help support my work. Send me a message if you like something. Lots of great videos here. See you tomorrow. All right, guys. We're in a busy pool room. We've got some great improvements in the industry here. You can now get an entire month for a free trial of Let's Get Streaming TV service. You heard me. It's a fantastic deal. You can't turn down. We'll help you configure it, and you will have an entire month. Hit up TV Mike, and we'll get back to you and get you going. The best apps, the best tech support, the best service you can get in this industry. I promise you, you won't regret it. Get our deluxe package for $44.97 a month. Cut the cord, cut the box, go mobile, and let's get streaming. Hit me up. Thank
up into a full segment with little dashes of color. I just like sitting around taking pictures and videos of cues. This one right here, check this figuring out in this wood. That is Honduran rosewood. It says rosewood on here, but I know it's Honduran rosewood. It's one of the most expensive and rarest woods there is. So there's several segments with the Honduran rosewood in it. And these little rings here, that's olive wood. There you go. This piece is incredible. Now obviously it's a one-of-one, and when somebody gets it, it is gone. So you better hit me up. Here we have another hybrid piece. Impregnated Buckeye Burl, Bird's Eye Maple up here. And then you have Permace Edition. And then you also have Bloody Jasper. So there is a lot of resin in this piece. A very plum type color. And also those little purple rings. Nice addition. Of course, as always, this is a one-of-one. So if you like it, you better hit me up. Thank you. Here is the other unique piece that was in this style. I think this was the first one that the builder experimented on with this process. So we have a full section on the butt, a couple colored rings here, a textured wrap, and then we have the whole forearm casted in the resin. And this is the only one of this style I got. That's of this resin. People will talk about this cue, I'll tell you that. I don't know what it is, but I've had so many people ask me about this cue, but nobody's pulled the trigger yet. Somebody pulled the trigger, and nobody else is going to be able to ask about it. So that's how that works. It's a one-of-one, get it, and then it's gone. Alright, here's one that really stands out that was not made with my materials. Unless maybe some of it was, but maybe that's why I picked it out. But I really like this cue. I mean, this is a real special one. You've got multiple segments of casted resin, and the burl dyed You've got rings. You've got this whole crazy centerpiece here with all this wood figuring. Impregnated burl, ebony, and spalted maple. So the spalted maple is like in there, here, and in the diamond. And then you got these fine points that are actually really sharp. And this one comes with a black 4. And this one's $3,000 with a sticker on it. Probably going to offer this in a raffle at state tournament coming up. But I mean, you can see all the work in this cue. I love this cue actually. Alright guys, you know the deal. It's a one-on-one. If you really like it and you want it, put it in your case, give me a call. Thanks. If you're looking at getting into some of the newer styled cues but want to save some money, this was made last year. And I will honor this price because everything was cheaper last year actually. So you got impregnated burl, a nice piece of blue resin, kind of runs all the way up. These segments into a solid forearm, but it does have some character in it in these little spots. This one's $1,500. Alright, here's a great piece to get into at an affordable price. In the same family as some of the newer other pieces that come out, but this is one of the ones that survived from last batch I made, and this actually has the rare and very expensive Honduran rosewood, like that other cue with the full blue hybrid casting. But this was made last year. See, 23. I have no idea why it's still around, but you can steal it. This one's $1,500. This is another one from last year. This was almost sold several times. It has a totally unique inlay pattern to it. Rosewood, bird's eye maple, Carolina leopard, and jasper. This is probably the jasper. It has a wrap in this ring and these really unique points. All the way around it. So yeah, you can get a deal on this one for $1,400. Charlotte leopard. Ah, I said Carolina. Can't read it. I think the purple is the Shiraz. I suppose you could Google it. Alright guys, hit me up. This is another one from last year. This was kind of a misfit actually, because it was like laying around in the shop and they didn't finish it for a while, and then eventually I just ended up getting it with another order. I was like, oh, okay. So obviously it's a stabilized casted burl hybrid. It's got a segment in it, ebony. It's got these pink rings with blue rings. It's from 23. So yeah, it's a great piece of burl. I mean, it's really, really unique. There you go. This is a more traditional looking cue, even though it's not exactly traditional because it's got inverted designs throughout, and the wood is inverted, but it's not a casted or resin style blank. 3 or 4 different kind of woods are in this. I don't have any clue why it's still around, to be honest with you. 1,700 bucks. It's got roasted maple, which is keel wood, zirconia, and Hollywood. I've had a lot of people look at this cue, but nobody just grabbed it. Somebody almost grabbed it in a raffle, but they didn't. So I still have it. Hit me up if you want to pick it up. Here's another one that's extremely nice. It's been around a while. I have no idea why. Let's start with Tiger Stripe Maple, which is dyed, impregnated. Tiger Stripe, you have to see it in the light, but it has this wavy type figure. It's wild. So you see it? That's why they call it Tiger Stripe. So then you got Mother of Pearl, and you got the brass insets. You got these rings, and it's throughout the cue in 3 places. Then you got the points. All around it. And this is a 2,100. I'll do a little bit off on this one. I'll do a little bit off on some of the cues that have been around for a while. And this is a pink. And although pink is many times feminine, in this case, I remember several guys that were like, man, I love that cue. I would rock that cue. Come and get it while it's hot. Doing a lot of promotions here. Here's another one that's using actual keel wood in a really dark cocobolo. So obviously this is cocobolo and this is keel wood, as it's called roasted maple. Keel wood is actually just heat treated maple. It's what they make keel wood shafts out of. There's another cue that was designed pretty much from this same template using different woods, keel wood, and Booker's got that one, but this one is 1,300. You've been out of a budget, you can get something really nice for a more affordable price. Alright, here's another nice piece that's been around for a little while. It's 1,500. Zirconia, Bucati, Bloody Jasper, which is this red stone, and gold webbing. So you get this whole design thing here on the butt. Textured wrap, another ring, and then you have more Bloody Jasper on the points. And there's 2 different kind of woods in the points, and then you have all the way at the top arrow points with Bloody Jasper in it. So yeah, you get a good deal on this one too, 1,500 bucks. Here's a nice little cue I got a few weeks ago at the Wisconsin State Tournament. I picked it up. For the price, it's a nice little piece. It's got all this buffalo turquoise in it. And then you gotta look real close, but in this point, there's a brass dot in the middle of all of them. And obviously it's not too elaborate, but it's a nice little piece. Some wood figuring. This is great for like a $1,000 raffle or something like that. It's $8.95. Bird's eye maple, buffalo turquoise, 18.7 ounces with an ultra pro shaft. Hit me up. Alright guys, here's another cue. This is from last year's batch. Somebody won it in a raffle and then they didn't want it anymore. It was never played with. So, I mean, my inventory is all clean. This is mint. This is a very rare Honduran rosewood burl. It was the first cue that was sold or, raffled when I got my batch of cues last year for a reason. I mean, look at the wood. And then it is an epoxy hybrid blank with turquoise and gold webbing. It was 1,800. I'll do 1,700 on it. It just doesn't have a sticker. Although I might send it back and get one. But, I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it. It's mint. And obviously, all my stuff's high quality. Check it out. Send me a message.